So, 3 o'clock in the morning, we're driving from somewhere to somewhere else. And as I said, I was driving and doing what I do when I'm driving, writing an Irish song in my head. In the back seat of the van was a percussionist playing a samba on the back seat. He does this where, I don't know if any of you have ever seen a gentleman by the name of Brian Mellick. If you haven't, go see him. He plays percussion with me. He's a genius at percussion, but he's a pain in the ass the rest of the time. He plays everything. He'll sit there. We'll be sitting there at Denny's in Syracuse at 4 in the morning, and he's sitting there with sugar packs. And you actually have to reach him, grab him, and take them away from him. He's an innocent man as you could find. It's like a February night, and we're in a diner somewhere in some strange part of the country. It's 4 in the morning. There's nobody there but musicians and people with a lot of ones. And Brian says these fateful words to the waitress, beehive, pencil stuck in it. He says to her, "Are your and keep in mind this is February." He says to her, "Are your strawberries fresh?" Stopped her dead in the tracks, and she just gave him a withering stare. But that's the kind of person he is. He's a joy most of the time. So you should, if you ever see him, he plays with me a lot, but he also tours with a brilliant Irish singer by the name of Kathy Ryan. They do symphony orchestras all over the country. He's just a genius percussionist. So anyway, he was playing the samba. I was writing the song. He wouldn't stop, so I gave up, and I ended up writing an Irish samba. Oh, dance if you want. I think that was the Egyptian. Did you just do the Egyptian? Did she just do the Egyptian? She did, didn't she? That kind of scared me a little bit.
She didn't hear you.
It is the Egyptian. There you go. Diddle-a-da-do-day, open the door and I am on my way. Everything that I own I got on my back. Every road, every path is a two-way track. One leads there, boy, and one leads a whack for the diddle-a-da-do-day, whack for the diddle-a-da-do-day. I am a traveling man and my life is my own. Wherever I lay my head is my home. Got a song in my heart so I am never alone. The traveling life is deep in my bones. Is deep in my bones. And I sing wet for the diddle-a-da-do-day. Open the door and I am on my way. Everything that I own I got on my back. Every road, every path is a two-way track. One leads there, boy. One leads wet for the diddle-a-da-do-day. Back for the diddle-a-da-do-day. Well, now I once met a lass and she came from a town. I came this close to settling down. The girl, she had the power to hypnotize. The way that she moved, the look in her eye. I left that girl and I left her flat. I didn't even take the time to grab my hat, for I knew she would never understand. A traveling man. And I sang wet for the diddle-a-da-do-day. Open the door and I am on my way. Everything that I own I got on my back. Every road, every path is a two-way track. One leads there, boys, and one leads a whack for the diddle-a-da-do-day. Whack for the diddle-a-da-do-day. When my traveling days are done, lay me down with my face to the sun, and I will travel the roads that I love best. Over the mountains, into the west. Into the west. And I will sing what the diddle-a-da-do-day. Open the door and I am on my way. Everything that I own on my back. Every road, every path is a two-way track. One leads there, boys, and one leads a whack to the diddle-a-da-do-day. Whack to the diddle-a-da-do.
all day. I am a traveling man, a traveling man.
Telegram, Robert Lamonic, telegram from Mr. Robert Lamonic.